Hello dear friends, welcome to Christy Reacts. If you're new here, I'm Christy and here's where we watch all the shows and movies that you recommend. And today we're kicking off a new part of our channel called Christy's Classics. Although I've already watched classic films for the channel, I never really thought of putting them under this umbrella until our friend and subscriber Retro Maven sent a request that we start watching more old-timey classic films. And he sent a letter and enclosed a couple of DVDs, and the letter is called Christy's Classics, and I love it. So we decided to kick off that category in our channel. Today we are watching a movie that, first of all, I have no idea. I didn't even know it existed, and I cannot believe that I didn't know it existed because according to my research, my limited research, it won 7 Oscars. Secondly, it's supposed to have a stellar cast with Paul Newman and Robert Redford, but I have no idea who they are. And thirdly, I want to read this part of the letter that he sent. Please note the outstanding musical score from the music of Scott Joplin, the king of ragtime. It was very popular in the early 1900s, but he died at a young age and his music was forgotten until it was revived for this film. That's really exciting. So I'm excited to watch The Sting. Retro Maven did send a DVD and I bought an external Blu-ray drive, but I'm having so much trouble playing the DVDs here because it plays on the wrong screen, and when I move it like goes all gray. So I have to mess with the settings to figure out how to play it. So today we are streaming it, but I'm excited to have the physical copy so I can rewatch it whenever I want. I'm excited to jump in. Before I do, please consider subscribing to my channel, especially if you want to continue watching more classic films as I kick off this new part of my channel called Christy's Classics. So just click that button to join the party. Just give it a little ding and come join us. Also, consider checking out my Patreon where I have the full-length reactions, early access to videos, access to my video podcast, ability to nominate films for me to watch, or vote for films for me to watch, or pick films for me to watch in Christy's Crew Member of the Month, and we'll talk about that later. So go check it out with the link in the description. Okay, I got my hydration station and I got my headphones and I'm ready to watch. So let's do it. Look at the logo. The Sting. Handsome Paul Newman. And Robert Redford. I love that they show us the actors and the characters that they play. Is there anyone else that I should be like recognizing? Joliet, Illinois. September 1936. Oh, I love seeing how things were back in the day. I love Oxford shoes. I still wear them.
Oh, well, believe me, the man's gonna be real happy. Looks like we cleared over 10 grand this week.
They did 14 grand at Evanston, 16.5 in Gary, and 20 in Cicero. Looks like you're bringing up the rear, Granger.
I don't understand anything. Like, what kind of business is this? What 20 grand for what?
Take this up to Chicago on the 4:15. No stop for any entertainment.
Women working in the 30s. That's refreshing to see.
Stop him! Stop him! He's got my wallet! Stop him! Stop that man! Stop him! Stop him!
Oh,
Goddamn lover! My wallet! He's got my wallet!
We got it.
we got it, bro.
Are you nuts carrying a water around like that in a neighborhood like this? No wonder you got hit. You ain't going nowhere from this way.
Let me see. I got her. Gotta run some slots down in West Bend for a mob here.
Did he stab him?
They gave me till 4 to come up with the cash. I'll give you and your friend $100 to deliver it for me. How about you? All you got to do is to put it in the door slot. I'll give you the whole 100.
Hey, what makes you think you can trust him? He didn't do shit.
Hey, butt out, chicken liver. There's $5,000 there, and here's $100 for you.
And don't worry, you can trust me.
You trust a stranger to...
How about a handkerchief?
Here's a handkerchief.
You got any more? Better give it all to me if you want to keep it.
Oh, and the money that he has to send.
Ain't a tough guy in the world that's gonna frisk you there.
Thanks.
Yeah.
So it's the money that he had to deliver plus the money that this guy has to deliver. And he's got all of it.
Where to?
Which way's Mason?
20 blocks south.
Okay, go north. Joliet Station. Fast.
Right.
Wait, he's not going to deliver the 5 grand?
I just made the world's easiest 5 grand.
What? Including your 10 grand, bro?
Hustle!
Are these two in it?
Did you notice that loaded?
Hell no, I just cut into him. I would have settled for pawning one of them shoes.
Wow. Con men. That's the sting. Look at him all dressed up. Oh my god, for the 30s? I guess this was like proper entertainment back then. How much was 10 grand in 1936?
You want to get out of here tonight or come into some dough?
Oh, I can't. I got a 10 o'clock show. I need the $5.
She gets $5 to show? Dang.
Gonna have a go here? How about a 10 spot on the line? There's a lot of action down there at 28th Street. Pay you 35.
3 grand on the...
What? 3 grand?
$22 black.
Wait, he clicked a button. That's illegal, I'm sure.
Thanks for the big evening, hooker. Next time you want to spend $50 on me, mail it.
Come on, would you... Listen, will you please...
No. Perfectly good champagne. Watching this in the 70s when it came out, with the setting and the outfits, all of that being in the 30s, how did it feel to you? Like, to whoever watched it in the 70s? Did it feel realistic? Like, that's what the 30s looks like? It's like for us watching something in the 90s or the 80s setting.
Trouble in Chicago today. One of our runners got hit for 11 grand. Well, we checked the story with the tipster. It was cleaned by 2 grifters.
Have some local people take care of them. Nothing fancy.
What do you mean take care of them? This guy gives me kind of Brad Pitt vibes.
Which way to go?
Due north. He was gonna take it all.
Ah, the bastard, he can blow us no...
He was gonna take it all.
You're late. Where you been?
I had a couple of appointments, sir.
How much did you lose?
All of it.
Dang, dude.
No class grifter would have done it, that's all.
You think my play is bad?
I think you're the best.
You can't just spend money when you come.
I wouldn't be getting out otherwise.
Remember Goodfellas? You have to wait a little bit.
I got an old friend in Chicago named Henry Gondorf. Bringing a better inside man alive. He'll teach you all you gotta know.
I want to work with you, Luther.
I'm out, Johnny.
He's out. Sometimes you gotta respect that.
Yeah, well, you ain't gonna have anything if you don't lay off the games a chance.
That's true. You have to stop gambling.
Hey, hooker! Come on!
Oh gosh.
Tell you what you did, smart boy. You tied into a loaded mark on 47th across the Maxim. You and Coleman played the switch for him and blew him off to a cab on 49th.
That's right. And he was gonna steal it.
Ain't stupid enough to play for no rackets money.
Nobody can buy you a prayer if I put the finger on you.
My take was only one.
And you're gonna have to come up with another grand somewhere.
Why? Who's this guy? Who is he? Why is he taking our money?
Stuff I gave him is counterfeit. They'll spot it the first place he tries to spend it.
Nice.
Are you crazy giving him counterfeit money?
Run. Ándale. The clerk is too stunned to speak.
Damn.
There's no answer at Luther's.
No. No. They came to take Luther's money. He was retiring. Do you think Hooker is gonna avenge Luther's death? I hope so. Setup. I love this. I love this. Wow. Is that how everything looked in the 30s?
I'm looking for a guy named Henry Gondorf. You know him?
No?
Oh, Luther told him to go find this guy.
Luther Coleman sent me.
Why didn't you say so?
Well, you told him to beat it.
It's the room in the back. He wasn't expecting you so soon, though.
Wow. Is this a merry-go-round? A carousel? Kind of creepy, this place. Is this a circus? Oh. Where's that coming from? Okay.
Turn it off.
Sometimes when you want something done, you gotta do it yourself. What's the ice for? I hear that's really good for the skin.
You see that fella in the red sweater over there? His name's Danny McCoy. Take a good look at that fist, Floyd.
Why?
Because if he ever finds out I can be beat by one lousy grifter, I'll have to kill him and every other hood who wants to muscle in on my Chicago operation. You follow?
We follow. So we have to get the other guy, according to him. I hope they don't, because we love Hooker.
Sure.
And check the main gearing, will you? Man of War started rattling yesterday and threw a kid on its head.
Oh.
Listen, Gondorf, am I going to learn to play the big con or not? I want to play for Lonigan.
Okay. So I'm trying to understand. He wants to get the guy who got Luther, who's the guy that was golfing.
You're scared of him. You're talking about a guy who'd kill a grifter over a chunk of money, wouldn't support him for 2 days.
He's going to go for him.
After what happened to Luther, I don't think I can get more than 200-300 guys.
Oh, it's a lot of guys. It's a lot of people. Is he gonna change his appearance? A good makeover? You're right, the music is incredible. I wish there was more of it. There's some scenes that I feel like should have some background music and doesn't. Like the casino scene. Stop moving your head. You're getting a haircut. Wow. You pushed your hair back. I can't recognize you. Oh. Wait. What was that about? Was that just coincidence? They just both... Oh, it's no coincidence. What does that mean? Are they recognizing each other? Oh. He's been called for duty. Is he like gathering a crew? Is that what's going on? So he knows if anyone has been in the apartment.
These are two of Combs' favorite torpedoes, Riley and Cole. They're the ones who hit Luther. A guy named Matola. Found him in a quarry with a knife in his eye.
Oh, dang. Look at her, just serving beer. Time? Time for what? Wait, is this like a speakeasy type of bar?
All right if I look around in here?
No, but you're welcome to a free beer before you go.
Nice. Oh.
I
don't really need your permission.
Then why are you asking? Stupid idiot. Get out of here. Don't spill my liquor.
Jesus. Does he do anything where he's not alone?
Just poker. And he cheats.
How does he count?
Who told you this guy was in here?
Nobody. I just know what kind of woman he likes. I'm gonna check all the joy houses till I find him.
Oh. Joy House? Is that why she said time? Your time is up? You're done with this room?
She ever play it out here, and the huge Duke is too simple.
Do you need to tell them that the cops are here?
We'll use a wire. Never known a poker player yet didn't want to beat the pony.
The wire's been out of date for 10 years.
That's why he won't know it. Oh, by the way, have you guys been passing bad money lately?
Yes, a little. The hook. I don't know what the wire is, but I guess they'll show me.
That'll give you phones, pages, blackboards, and ticket gear.
Benny, you just give us what you can. We'll send a truck down. Now, how do you want to work this? Flat rate or percentage?
Who's to mark?
Doyle Lonigan.
Percentage.
Flat rate.
Oh, I thought he played a lot, so it would make more sense a percentage. I choose flat rate because he doesn't think they can get him. Oh, is it the place? Is this the place that they remodeled? Or not? Maybe not.
Gondorf is setting up a wire store on the north side. I'm going to need a 20-man boost right away.
I got plenty of talent out there tonight. You could take your pick.
The cop.
Hey, you see that friend of yours lately?
No, he packed it in, enrolled in detective school.
Ándale.
You see him.
Oh, no.
You tell him he better pay up before I get to him.
Who's his friend?
If this thing blows up, the feds will be the least of our problems.
I would agree with that. Okay. And now there's a poker game going here.
He usually plays with a tally-ho fan or a tally-ho circ. He likes to cold deck low. 8s or 9s.
What do they do? What do they do?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Don't mention it, Mom.
I love these operations. Here's where I like type of scene where I wish we had some background music to add to the scene, to the suspense of what they're doing.
He's waiting for you in the card room.
Let him wait.
Wow, how he does that. He's good. Ándale, amigo.
What are you doing?
Always drink gin with a Mark kid. He can't tell if you cut it.
So he cuts his gin with like water to not be super drunk? Ándale.
Sorry I'm late, guys. I was taking a crap.
Pretends to be drunk.
Mr. Shaw, we usually require a tie at this table. If you don't have one, we can get you one.
Hey, that'd be real nice of you, Mr. Lonergan.
Lonigan.
Jackson. You ever played the wire, Curly?
Used to roper long ago. I can shill, markboard, anything you want.
All right, Curly. We got a rack of suits over there. Pick yourself out a nice tweed one.
That's all right. I got all my own stuff.
I love this like casting call they're doing.
Bet 500. Call and raise. 300. Mom.
Is the plan to just beat him out of all of his money in blackjack? Or steal his money?
Jack's on top. 3 10s.
Do you win? Yeah, three of the same beat 2 pairs, right? And you don't drink anymore.
Name is Joe Erie.
You get that nose in Duke Boudreaux's tonight?
Yes.
Yeah.
You got moxie, Erie. Get yourself a suit.
Cool. I'm excited.
3 cowboys. All red. Queen high.
Well, it finishes me.
Don't worry about it, pal.
Yeah, because he brought his own cards, right? Is that what he's doing?
Stack me a cooler, Floyd.
Come on, Joe. We'll be in the station in another hour. The other guys are the big losers. You're still okay.
Fix me a deck, 3s and 9s. I'll cut it in on Clayton's deal.
He's also cheating. Ah, he uses his cards. Okay. Good hand. Terrible hand. Not terrible, you have a pair.
Cards? 2. 3.
Yes. Oh my god. 9. 9. 9. He loses. Or Lonigan wins.
500. Here's 500 and 1,000.
Oh my god, they're gonna take all your money.
You're 1,000. I'll raise you 2,000.
Lonigan's got 4 9s.
Mr. Clements, give me $10,000 more.
$10,000 more. Don't do it. Don't do it.
I'll call.
God, ya no más.
4 9s. 4 jacks.
What?
You owe me 15 grand, pal.
I love this. Oh, where's your wallet?
I'll send a boy around to your room in 5 minutes. You better have the money or it's gonna be all around Chicago that you're welched.
Lonigan can't believe it.
You're on, kid.
It's his turn.
Doyle, I knew I gave him 4 3s. You had to make a switch. We can't let him get away with that. What was I supposed to do? Call him for cheating better than me in front of the other?
Cheating better than me.
Your boss is quite a card player, Mr. Kelly. How does he do it?
How does he do it?
He cheats. Here's your wallet. You hired a dame to take it from you.
Who do you think you're talking to, Aaron boy? Nobody sets me up.
What?
Ain't gonna look too good you killing a guy you owe money to. There's better ways of taking him down. What do you think Shaw'd do to me if he knew I was telling you this?
Wait, this is part of the act, right?
Why the rat?
Yeah, why are you ratting him out?
I want to take over his operation, and I need you to help me break him.
I'm giving you a lift home.
You follow?
Are they gonna kill him?
I'm gonna have to keep you away from this guy. You're liable to get ideas.
Okay, but he's not really doing that. This is part of the plan, right?
I'll be at Klein's drugstore, 660 South Marshall.
If I'm not there by 1:45, I'm not coming.
Okay. We'll wait 15 minutes. I'll check to see if the little paper is still on the door. Someone was in there. Uy, cuidado. Corre, corre. Ooh. Great job. Great job.
What about Lonigan?
Good. He threatened to kill me.
Hell, kid, they don't do that. You know you're not getting to him.
So everything is on track, right? Oh, he's not coming. I love this operation. Honestly, I'm excited for it.
Kelly?
Oh, wow.
Sometime after 2 o'clock, a guy's gonna call on that phone there and give you the name of a horse. All you gotta do is take this 2 grand across the street and down the alley to Shaw's place and bet it on that pony.
Is he really doing this? I don't get it. Is he really flipping on Shaw? No, he's not. This is part of this. This is part of the operation.
Blue note to win in the 4th race at Narragansett.
Speed Queen a half, Lady Trust and Miss Patrina.
Is this the place that they remodeled?
Lady High Gloss is 6 to 5. Chancing is
So they meet again.
Blue note. $2,000 to win.
Make sure you see the cash, Eddie.
and they're off.
You've got a name for betting money he doesn't have.
It's Bubblesome going to the front, followed by Lady High Gloss, Vote Boy, Chancing, Beefsteak.
So they're not actually watching the race, they're listening to it?
Beefsteak, Carry Patch, and Blue Nose.
Come on, Chancing!
Hey,
That Lady High Gloss is a hell of a finisher. Chance is going to have to open up a little more.
Rose nervous, talking too much.
Note, and Blue Note wins it by a nose. 40 and 6.
So you want to have your money in Johnson, huh?
Both those garbage men belong to you? Well, get them out of here and don't bring them back. Run those bums out of here.
Mr. Shaw, could I...
Don't give me any of your lip, kid.
He's showing Lonigan why he wants to stick it up to Shaw.
That's it, fellas.
I want to repeat that,
All right,
ladies.
JJ.
He was the one reading all of that? There's no actual race?
You got the 400 grand yet?
No, not yet, but... Hey, there's only $1,000 here.
Make another bet tomorrow. I'll pick you up tomorrow at 3. You follow?
You kind of had to expect something like this to happen.
I told him the tale, but he didn't go for it. He wants to see my partner tomorrow at 3 o'clock.
All right, we'll have to play him on the fly. I'll get Eddie looking for a place.
Wow. What does he want? Nice. I love some music here. Like this. He's now on the roof. Oh. Parkour. You're not gonna get him, bruh.
Why'd you move out of your room?
It was too noisy.
You can't play your friends like Mark's hooker.
The Wire.
Hey, where's June?
She quit. I filled in for a couple of days.
Hey, where are you going?
I don't know. Depends on what train I get on.
I like that kind of freedom. I'm going somewhere with my life. I just don't know where.
We're looking for Mr. Harmon's office.
What do they do now? Oh, they pretend that that's their office. My God, that's hilarious. That's a good one.
Kelly, I'm having the place painted. We can't talk in here now.
Miss Barnes.
I'm going home a little early. Look, if there are any calls, tell them they can reach me here tomorrow morning. Thank you.
Half painted wall.
If it works again tomorrow, I'll finance the whole thing. What I know about your operation, if I were you, I'd be worried about making me happy.
Now he's blackmailing you.
You Lieutenant William Snyder? FBI. You got a couple of minutes?
Yeah, sure.
He was about to eat his meatloaf. Instead, he dunked his fingers into his glass of water, and he was ready to go.
What is this? I got work to do.
Sit down and shut up, will you? We've been told you know a hustle artist named Johnny Hooker.
He's been trying to get him.
He's chumming around with a big C named Henry Gondorf.
Did you pick him up yourself?
Because if word gets out that the feds are in on it, Gondorf will fold up the whole thing.
The shutout. Oh, there he goes.
He's there. Let's get on it.
Everyone. And action.
In the 6 races, Belmont. Wrecking crew to win, black mischief to place, which your way to show.
How does he memorize all that? I need to keep repeating it in my brain or write it down or something.
Fearless Pal is 20 and Mariotto is 40. And
Now.
flag is up.
6
And
races,
they're
Belmont,
off.
15 power.
Chief Yeoman
We can't take
takes
any
the
bets
lead,
once the race has
followed by
started.
Wrecking Crew.
Nice. The shutout, baby.
At the wire, Wrecking Crew wins it by 6 lengths. Black Mischief is second by a head.
I'll have $500,000 here by post time tomorrow. We'll lay it on the first race where the odds are 4-1 or better. Make sure I get to the window this time.
Nice. That's what they wanted. That's what they wanted to happen. To convince him that it's a real, true operation.
Do anything tonight?
Yeah, sleeping.
You got a back door to this place?
What's wrong with the
Look,
front?
I don't have time to mess around. There's a guy there I don't need to see. Don't look around. Now look, do me a favor. Go into the bathroom, open the window, and wait there.
Why should
Just do what I tell you and everything will be Jake.
Wait, I thought he didn't want to go out the front. Oh. They're gonna come get you with a gun. He could have just gone out the window without having to go up to the front.
Thanks. See you.
Good job. Idiot. What are you gonna do now? Dead end. He's like, well, wait a minute. What is going on here?
Salino. Hey, I wasn't...
What? Wait, what? Wait. Solino.
Hey! Gotcha, hooker!
Oh my god. Hey. He has a lot of people after him. You got caught by Snyder? He was the easiest to like run off on.
We've got a tip that Gondorf is going to run a con on the south side here. All you've got to do is tell us when he's going to play his chump. We come in at the sting, make the pinch, and you walk out free as a bird. We might even provide you with a little company on your way up the river. That wife of Luther Coleman, Snyder. What was her name? Pretty fair grifter in her time. Snyder's given us quite a folder on her.
Dang. Snyder, you suck.
You stink, mister.
You stink. The whole reason why we're doing all of this is to avenge Luther.
We don't care about the mark. He deserves what he gets.
I mean, completely played. You come in before we beat him and I'll kill him. Yeah, I wouldn't ask you to do this, if it weren't for Luther.
Nothing's gonna make up for Luther. The Avengers for suckers.
But he's really doing it for Luther. You know how long since I rode a carousel? Maybe like 20 years or more. Maybe like 25 years. I mean, are you gonna go visit her? That's pretty ballsy of you to show up at 2 a.m. Like, hey, I know you served me meatloaf, but I'm here. He has Brad Pitt vibes.
Was wondering if you might want to come out for a while, maybe have a drink or something.
I don't know if I would go out at 2 a.m. I'd be like, come in, we can have a drink here, but 2 a.m. is a dangerous time to be out there looking for trouble. Indoor trouble. Uh-oh. Who's in on it? Who knows? What is that? What is that with a glove? We saw it before. The Sting. This is it, baby. I love this set. Her money's still there. She didn't steal anything. She just had to go to work. Who is this? The guy that killed the other guy, Centauri, is his name? This is the guy? This is Centauri or whatever. There's a silencer on it. What's he doing? Is he gonna give him up to the FBI once they're done with the sting? This Centauri dude. Behind you. Oh! What? What?
She was gonna kill you, kid. Her name's Loretta Salino.
Salino. Not Centauri, Salino. Salino's a woman? Salino's a woman? Salino's the waitress? I was like, Centauri. I knew it was with an S.
Go, guys. Got one, Billy. Here we go.
Quick. Remember, you have to be quick.
Yeah.
Place it on Lucky Dan, third race at Riverside Park.
Lucky Dan, third race, Riverside Park. Quick.
$500,000 to win.
Happy hostess.
Lucky Dan, third race at Riverside.
Hold on, sir.
Oh, there's a jockey change.
Get the manager.
Quick. Before it starts.
Can't lay that off in time. Bet like that could break us.
Not only are you a cheat, you're a gutless cheat as well.
Oh?
What are the odds?
4-1.
Take it.
Take all of it.
Take all of it. Bring it out back.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Honor Row, calling the third race at Riverside Park in Kansas City.
Put it all on Lucky Dan. $500,000 to win.
I said place. Place it on Lucky.
I tell you, there's been a mistake. Give me my top. All right, everybody, FBI. Snyder, come on.
Hello, Henry. It's been a long time. Okay, kid, you can go.
You set him up. What? Oh my god.
Get him out! Come on. Gotta get you out of here.
He's gone.
Okay, Henry. All clear.
Oh my god. How'd they do all that? Oh my goodness. They got me.
Well, kid, you beat him.
You're right, Henry. It's not enough.
It's not enough to avenge Luther.
It's close.
Pick this place apart fast. You can pick up your splits from Eddie and Boudreaux's. Hey.
Oh, Henry.
You did it, Henry. Great job.
You're not going to stick around for your share?
Nah, I'd only blow it.
Yeah, he'd bet it somewhere. Yay! Amazing! Woo! This was such a fun movie. I don't know why I don't expect to love older classic movies as much. I think because the older times are, the less or the further apart I am from them. Like the less I can relate to them. But I love a good con scheme and a good con artist, and I'm always rooting for the con artist to win. And in this case, I really loved those two characters, Robert Redford's character and Paul Newman's character. I think together they were such a great team. The script was flipped on me multiple times. I feel like at some point everyone was after Hooker because he was such a good grifter. But I also really liked the character of Gondorf. He was such a great villain, a villain that you kind of want him to lose, even though the other two are kind of doing the same thing. So I don't know, this was really great. I really enjoyed that it was like a period piece. The fact that it happened in the 30s. I loved the set designs. I love the custom designs. There was a lot of dialogue that I didn't quite understand, like phrases they used or words they used that I don't, they were so old-timey that I have no idea what they meant, but with context, I was able to kind of figure it out. But this was amazing. I feel like this movie is timeless. Whenever you watch it, it's gonna have the same effect on people. And I feel like that movie also inspired a lot of other like con scheme movies from today's day. But anyway, this was amazing. Thank you, Ron, for recommending that I watch it, for requesting that I watch it. This was an amazing experience. Okay, I completely forgot to read the fun facts you sent, so I'm gonna do that now. And between the time I recorded that and now, I dyed my hair brown. So you get two versions of me within minutes. And also Joey wants to be part of this, so I brought him along. Okay, The Sting, 1973, you said, the movie was filmed on the Universal Studios backlot with a few small scenes shot in Wheeling, West Virginia. It didn't look super studio-y to me because I feel like all movies of that time, like movies that are referencing the 40s and the 30s and the 50s, they always look a little studio-y to me. So this one didn't stuck out to be more studio-y than the others. It just feels like movies from that time have that look. Some scenes filmed at the Santa Monica Pier's Carousel in Southern California. I'm very familiar with that. And in Chicago at Union Station. I've never been to Chicago, actually. And the former La Salle, I think you say La Salle. In Spanish, we say La Salle Street Stations. An antique car buff co-producer Tony Bill helped round up several period cars to use in The Sting. That's awesome. One of them was his own 1935 Pierce Arrow limousine, which served as Lonigan's private car. That's awesome. I love these fun facts. Like, how do you collect these? You have to be a real fan of this movie to know all of this. Jack Nicholson was offered the lead role, but turned it down. Oh. Paul Newman signed on the film after the producers agreed to give him top billing $500,000 and a percentage of the profits. How much was that in the 30s? His previous 5 films had been a box office disappointments. Womp womp. Paul Newman. The movie won 7 Academy Awards, including Best Picture, Best Screenplay, Best Director, and Best Musical Score. I loved the music, by the way, but we'll talk about that in a second. Robert Redford was nominated for Best Actor but did not win, and Newman was not nominated. I think Robert's performance was more convincing. The soundtrack album, produced by Gil Rodin, includes several of Scott Joplin's ragtime compositions adapted by Marvin Hamlish. So I really liked the musical score. I just thought that we could have done more. Like, we could have had more of it to create even more emotion throughout the film. But I get it that it was different back in the day. They used music and background sounds differently than they do now, but I wish we had a little more. The soundtrack album hit #1 in the UK, Canada, and Australia, and hit as high as #7 in the US. The film was a box office smash in 1973 and early 1974, grossing $156 million in the United States and Canada. That sounds like a lot for the time, especially consider that they gave Paul Newman $500,000 plus some profits. As of August 2018, it is the 20th highest grossing film in the United States adjusted for ticket price inflation. Internationally, it grossed $101 million for a worldwide gross of $257 million. That's awesome. Okay, I'm excited to watch Kelly's Heroes. It's a little older than The Sting. It's a 1970s movie. I have no idea what it's about. I'm not gonna watch the trailer and I'm not gonna read your comments. I'd rather just read them afterwards, and I won't forget to do it in the outro. But for now, thank you again for sending this movie. And Joey says hi. Right, buddy? Say hi. Okay, thank you, Ron. Bye. And if you liked this video, don't forget to leave a like and go follow me on Instagram at Christy Reacts. And if you want to continue following my journey into Christy's classics, make sure that you subscribe. I'll see you around. Bye.